Today we're going to talk about how to shallow a golf club, or steepen a golf club, depending on how you look at it. So on the downswing, it's important that we work from a more steep position, if possible, into a more shallow position on the way down. Most amateurs take it back and they get steep on the way down. So what are 3 ways that we can shallow a golf club? What I mean by shallow is if we're looking down the line, we turn back, we want the shaft and the club head to shallow out. This is steep, this is shallow. Okay, so 3 ways that we can shallow a golf club. Okay, number 1 is our wrists. We take it back and we can move our wrists this way. Okay, you can also add a little bit of flexion or extension. If you flex the left wrist and you extend the right, or vice versa. Okay, so you can shallow a golf club this way. Now, if we shallow it too much this way, we want to add a little bit of flexion in that wrist to square the club face. If you come down and the left wrist is extended or cupped, that will open the face. Also typically will steepen a little bit. But we come back and I could shallow or steepen that club almost 180 degrees with my wrists. Okay. The second way is with our trail shoulder. We can either internally rotate this way or externally rotate this way. So most amateur golfers take it back and they internally rotate, get that right elbow high or trail elbow high, and that steepens the shaft and gets the club head in front of my body. Most good golfers or people that hit draws will externally rotate. Now, if you're physically able to do this, externally rotate the trail shoulder, gets the right elbow in, shallows out the club, and allows the club to come from the inside. And then the last way that some golfers will do this is with the spine angle. You can shallow a club this way. Now, I don't typically recommend doing this, but if you have a golfer who can't externally rotate the shoulder and has limited range of motion in their wrists, the only way they'd be able to shallow out a golf club would be to stand up and change posture. Okay, so we take it back. You can shallow it with the wrists, and I have a pretty good range of motion there. I can shallow it or steepen it with my shoulder, maybe about a 90-degree range of motion there. Okay, or we can use the spine angle. The spine angle will change where you hit the bottom though, so be careful with using spine angle. But if you have limited range of motion, you can use a little bit of spine angle to be able to shallow. Hope this tip helped.